Hey everybody, Sarah here. So I'm glad I turned the video off. I'm a mess already again now for some reason. I was like watching reaction videos. I haven't uploaded my ones yet. It'll be after I've recorded this. I've been watching other people's reaction videos, and I stupidly thought, you know what? I am gonna watch Don't Stop Believing video, and it's kind of weird because since Corey died, since Corey died, well, just after he first died, I couldn't watch that video for like ages. But then I could without getting like, without crying. I'd get upset obviously, but I wouldn't cry. And then God, I don't know. It seems like yesterday's episode, because like through the episode, through the 2009. Through yesterday's episode called 2009, not back in 2009, but well, it was back in 2009, you know what I mean. The 2009 episodes from yesterday, they kept mentioning Finn during it, and you knew what bits they were on about and all that kind of stuff. And it was like, he's seen about walked you home, and he walked. He wheeled him home, is what I'm trying to say. And then, you can see him walking along, he looks up, and I was like, they're not going to... Well, actually, they show Sonny Picture, and I was like, you're not going to show Finn's face now. Don't show Finn's face now. Or Corey's face, I should say. But, yeah, they didn't. Obviously, it was somebody else. I thought it might have been a clip that they cut out, but obviously not. So, yeah, that bit, I was like, do they show him? And then, I think I mentioned this at the end of the video yesterday. When Will walked in, I think it was after Emma had showed him the video, and then he walked into the school. Walked up into the hallway, and I thought, God, this is a bit. And then Sue stops him and all that kind of stuff and talking, and I was like, oh my God, it's not that bit. As soon as they finished that, it's like they shouted cut on that, and then they stuck the clip in of when Will walked down. You can see the change in it. I think I didn't even notice he was in the same clothes. I was that like taken by it. I didn't even notice. But I knew, it looked like an older clip than the rest then. So as soon as I saw that bit, they like, you could see the bit that he hears when he's in the hallway. And obviously I was expecting that bit, when they go show them, Corey, Finn and all the others like from the back, and then they show Kurt all the way back down to Corey, and then Corey starts singing. That's what I thought was going to happen. No, we went straight from Will looking around to where the singing was coming from, straight into Corey stepping out and doing his the first line. I was like, oh God. And that kind of set me off, and I know I didn't get that upset, when I watched it more recently, like since he died. Well, since he died, but like a bit later on after that, because obviously after he died, I was all finding it hard to watch that. But it's like from when I could start watching it again to then, I was fine with watching it. But for some reason, because I know it was finishing completely, I was like, I can't even deal seeing with Finn or Corey. So so I watched that bit, and all of it, even though I was like getting taken back every time they mentioned like Finn, that's the bit that set me off right at the end. Once again, right at the end of the episode, just like last week. So there's that. So then I thought, after these reaction videos I watch, I thought, I'm going to see if I can watch that video, that song. The like original Don't Stop Believing Glee thing for the pilot. And as soon as I see Finn, actually, when I first saw him, I was like, you know, okay, like that, okay, like oh man, okay, like that, like okay, I can deal with it. And then I was like singing along with it, and it was then when I started singing along with it, and then then I showed Corey. I was like, I just couldn't handle it. So I've got that bit out of the way now. There's not really much I'm going to say about the 2009 episode, because everybody pretty much knows the story of the 2009 episode, because it's the pilot, just it's added to it, kind of. And I'm not going to mention much about the final episode either, but okay, a while back, I think I was on the Glee forum, and there was like there was like a question thing about the final episode, like who was it? What's it going to be called? Who's going to be principal? What other ones were there? I can't even remember the rest of the question. Who's going to be in lineman? Maybe, I don't know. I can't remember. I can only remember. There's two questions I know I definitely remember, and that was who's going to be principal and what's it going to be called. I don't have a clue if anybody actually got the right title. I like the title it had, but there was one that came up, which was, okay, I'm tearing up even just thinking about it now. Yeah, there was one that, I don't know, I think more than one person said it. There's quite a few people that said it. They said it should be called Finn, but not Finn as in F-I-N-N. It was F-I-N as in N, finished. And Finn because it's Finn. I was kind of hoping it was going to be that, but it wasn't. And then, the other question was, who's going to be principal? Most people said Figgins or Sue. And obviously, when I saw this, I was keeping out away of any spoilers. So I was like, Figgins could come back. Sue, you know, we didn't know Sue was going to get sacked at that point. Well, I didn't. So I was like, it's probably going to be Sue. She's always going to be there right till the end as principal. And then I thought, if it's not her, or if she gets sacked or something, even though I didn't know this at that point, it'll probably be Figgins. He'll probably get his job back and all that kind of stuff. And then like one person said Will, and I was like, that's what I want it to be. From the moment Sue took over, I was like, nothing. Will could do that job. Will could be principal and all that kind of stuff. And I think one or two people said it. I don't know how many people filled the thing in. But yeah, I was thinking Will can do that. So I was one of the people that thought, well, I can't remember if I filled it out. But I know I was thinking, yeah, Will could do that. Yeah, so yeah, and we didn't know what, and then Sue got sacked like in, I don't even know what number episode it was now, 10? 11? 10. 11 was the We Built the City one. Oh, we built the city, we built this Glee club. Yeah, so the one before, number 10, was when she got sacked. And I was like, so you went episode 10, well, most of episode 10, episode 11, and episode 12, even though episode 12 was a flashback one, but we have 3 episodes with, or to say 2 episodes without knowing who the principal is. Actually, it didn't even have a principal, as far as I know. And then I watched the last episode, and the superintendent person, he was going on about, oh, it's going to be an art school, like it's going to be William McKinley Performing Arts School, something like that. I can't remember if that's the full name, but it's going to be a performing arts school. And I was like, yes, it's going to be that, it's going to be that. And then when Will said, alright, let me know if you need any help, I was like, oh god, They're gonna ask him. They're gonna ask him. And they said, well, you're gonna be in charge. They want you to be principal. And I was like, I actually, you should see. Well, when my video goes up, obviously you can't hear the video, the program, but you'll see my reaction. I was like, yes, I was actually like that because I was like, finally, Will is right up there. Oh my god. So I am one happy. Well, I'm happy that he's principal. But then there's like the last episode and we're not having it anymore. Unless it comes back for a one-off or a film or something, I don't know. But if they do, he still has to be principal, right? God, if oh my god, if they do something like, oh my, I know, if they did a movie, if they did like a one-off movie or something, and he's still principal, and they're gonna mention something, I'm not gonna be able to handle anything like that. Yeah, so there's that. Something else about Will I'm going to get to later on. Is the whole Rachel being Rachel being Blaine and Kurt's surrogate, which it kind of surprised me because I thought it was going to be Quinn, unless she's for the other child, I don't know. But I was like, so when they walked in, I was like, there's something about Rachel. There was something about Rachel, and this was like a film. Something about Mary, something about Rachel. Yeah, and I was like, what's going on? What's going on? And then they were like, don't strain yourself. And I was like, she's having a baby. Yeah. So yeah, and then she's married to Jesse. Why the hell do I want to keep saying Brody? Why the hell would she marry Brody? Yeah. God, I just saying that now, I was saying Brody, and it just made me think of that scene where Finn says, stay away from my future wife. It's never happened. So, yeah, so she's married to Jesse, who, well, it's just the fact that when I looked at, I can't remember what I looked at a picture somewhere. No, it was the picture of Finn and Rachel at Mr. Zhu's wedding. That didn't happen. Just before the time we got tonight, so they showed them two, and he was like, we're endgame and all that kind of stuff. And I was like, it could have been so different. It really could have been so different. It could have been like, I could still be the surrogate, but she was married to Finn, or she wasn't a surrogate, but her and Finn were having a baby together. And I was like, I just lost it again then when I was thinking of, because that could have happened. That really could have happened. Yeah, so they went to the Tonys and all that. Oh my god, yeah. And then they showed Will's house, not apartment, and I was like, okay, Sam's chasing 3 kids around. Actually, whatever. So thinking that, could one of them have been Sue's daughter? No, hang on. That wouldn't. No, it wouldn't be. Don't worry, because God, what year was season 3, season 4? That's 5 years as well. No, that would have been 8 years to marry. Wouldn't have been Sue's daughter. By the way, somebody was like, what the hell is Sue's daughter's name? And I was like, well, in my head I was like, okay, the reason I can't forget it is because she named it after her favourite dead Bee Gee. I'm a big Bee Gees fan, so the way she says my favourite dead Bee Gee, I was like, really? And she named it after the one who wasn't my favourite. Well, I like all the Bee Gees, but my favourite one was the other one that died. So yeah, so that's how I remember his daughter's name is Robin. Yeah, so yeah, I've gone off course now. What was I talking about? Yeah, Sam was chasing 3 kids around, and I was like, whose kids are those? And then they showed Will, and then Emma came into the room holding another child. So it was like they got 3 sons and a daughter, which obviously was Daniel. They got 2 other sons, and then they got a daughter, And I was like, got four kids and they still living in that apartment. They all got in a room. At least it looked like the same apartment. It didn't look like a different place at all. So how on earth they could fit them all? Four kids, and Will, and Emma. Six people in that one apartment. And you think back to the first episode, the very first episode, when Terry wants to move. When they were having one baby, before she died. So yeah, I can't quite understand that. Yeah, and then I think it's when Rachel's doing her speech when she thanks I just call it Mr. Schuler. She's thanking Will, and there's a child like behind them watching, and I'm pretty sure that's Daniel. You know, it's quite far back, so you can't really you can make him out, but you can't really see the face clearly. At least I couldn't when I was watching it. Yeah, so what else? Yeah, so that's my quick video today. I will do the challenge thing at some point, but maybe when I calm down a bit, because it's been like less than 24. This time yesterday I hadn't even watched it, obviously because I hadn't even started, but yeah, I was like, I didn't even get to watch it until whatever time it was, so I was like, so this time yesterday I was like, I should have made it yesterday, but then I hadn't seen the last two episodes, you know what I mean, so yeah, so yeah, I have no idea what reaction videos I'm gonna make from now on, because Glee's finished, but I started doing it from, I can't remember if it was the 100th episode or the New Directions episode. So if I start from the beginning, then because I can't even do Broadchurch runs either, because that's finished at the moment. That thankfully hasn't finished for good yet. I need to get into a new program, don't I? I really do. And the thing is, I was saying, I don't watch Supernatural. Actually, Corey was only in one episode. I could do Doctor Who, but I know that off the top of my head now, so that'd be pointless. Because yeah, what we're gonna do? I could. What was this? I don't know. I think that thing Corey was in. Kyle XY or something. Then he was only in season 2. And what if I did like the first season, or whatever season he wasn't in? And then when he just turned up, I'm gonna be like, oh, Corey. I'm gonna be like, Finn, and that's stop it. It's Corey, or whatever character's name is. So I don't know. I most probably will start the Glee and first bunch of whatever one I started at. But I have to delete some because of the copyright thing. Yeah, so I'll see you in my next video. Bye.